Shawshank, no. Goodfellas, no. Hitchcock, still no. The Academy has stunned us by ignoring cinema's greatest works. We're counting down the top 10 most shocking Oscar snubs that were met with crickets. Get ready to torch your TV and hand out your own awards.
You love me. You really love me.
Greta Gerwig did not get nominated, so I was doing some digging, asking some experts, who decides who gets the nomination?
Right.
Then they said, oh, all of the old directors who've won things and whatnot, they vote.
They get in a room.
The director.
Okay.
So then I was imagining, not to say that this happened, but this is in my imagination, a bunch of men directors together in a room deciding if Greta Gerwig should get a nomination. Now, often you need to have representation in rooms so that people pay attention. However, they all decided that maybe she didn't deserve a nomination.
Barbie was a cultural tsunami, $1.4 billion at the box office, polarizing hot pink mania, and a skyscraper of nominations. Best Picture, Best Adapted Screenplay, even Margot Robbie's performance. Yet when it came to Best Director, Greta Gerwig was mysteriously overlooked. This was the first Oscars with multiple female-directed Best Picture contenders, but only one woman made the directing shortlist, and it wasn't Gerwig. She built an entire electric dream world, balanced satire and sincerity, and the Academy still treated her like just Ken. Social media erupted in outrage. Barbie's director deserved gold, not a spot on Hollywood's naughty list.
Apparently, I'm going to quit acting because Denis Villeneuve didn't get nominated, and this is just how this thing works. Makes no sense to me. That's okay.
Denis Villeneuve took on Frank Herbert's famously unfilmable saga and delivered a desert opera of epic scope. Dune earned 10 nominations and won 6, including Best Cinematography, Score, and Visual Effects, yet left Villeneuve off Best Director entirely. The man who wrangled sandworms, Fremen, and a towering ensemble was invisible to the director's branch. Instead, the nods went to more conventional dramas. Josh Brolin publicly ranted that this snub made no sense, and fans pointed out, if Dune scored a clean sweep in tech, how did its visionary captain not even qualify? This was science fiction injustice at its finest. Christopher Nolan's The Dark Knight rewrote the superhero playbook. It hauled in over $1 billion, earned Heath Ledger a posthumous supporting actor win, and remains a cornerstone of modern cinema. Despite that, the film didn't even crack the Best Picture field at the 2009 Oscars. The omission was so glaring, it forced the Academy to expand Best Picture slots from 5 to up to 10 the following year, known ever since as the Dark Knight rule. Suddenly, voters seemed to realize that leaving blockbusters out was a mistake. If Batman can't get a seat at the table, who can? Glenn Close is the queen of so close. 8 acting nominations, from Fatal Attraction and Dangerous Liaisons in the 80s to The Wife in 2019, and not a single competitive Oscar. In 2019, she swept every precursor award for The Wife, yet Olivia Colman swooped in and won. She even apologized mid-speech for stealing it. Close gamely performed the da butt dance on stage afterward, but social media was merciless. Memes declared, Academy, you broke her heart. 8 respectful nominations, 0 gold statues. Glenn Close's snub saga is proof you can win our hearts without winning their vote. Stanley Kubrick's name is synonymous with cinematic genius. 2001, A Space Odyssey, Dr. Strangelove, A Clockwork Orange, Barry Lyndon, yet he never won a competitive Oscar for directing. He snagged 4 Best Director nominations and lost them all. And his lone statuette was for visual effects on 2001. Legend says Kubrick wasn't even there to accept it. He was back in England tinkering on A Clockwork Orange. The Academy essentially told the man who wrote the book on the art form, nice spaceships and stand, but direction, pass in Nobel terms. This is a true travesty. Martin Scorsese's Goodfellas shaped modern filmmaking with its pop song montages, ruthless energy, and Joe Pesci's Oscar-winning cameo. At the 1990 Oscars, it was shut out of Best Picture, losing to Kevin Costner's sprawling Western dances with wolves. The choice baffled fans and critics alike. Scorsese didn't get Best Director either. That went to Kevin Costner. It was a public slap so loud that Scorsese finally won his first Best Director Oscar 16 years later for The Departed. Until then, Scorsese was Hollywood's most qualified couch surfer. Ang Lee's Brokeback Mountain was a game changer, raw, poignant, and culturally seismic. It scored Best Director, Original Score, Adapted Screenplay, and technical nominations. Yet it lost Best Picture to Paul Haggis's Crash, an ensemble drama about urban tensions. Viewers cried foul, accusing the Academy of punting on a queer love story. Michelle Williams later quipped, "Crash? What was Crash?" leaving no doubt which film aged better. Brokeback endures as an icon. Crash endures mostly as Oscar's biggest "wait, seriously" moment. Spielberg's Saving Private Ryan reshaped war movies with its harrowing D-Day sequence, earning him Best Director in 1999. Yet the film lost Best Picture to the lighthearted Shakespeare in Love, thanks in part to Harvey Weinstein's relentless campaign. The envelope reveal caused jaws to drop worldwide and reminded everyone how messy Oscar politics can be. Spielberg graciously accepted his director trophy, but inside he was probably thinking, "That's fine, I guess." In many homes, it still feels like the Academy pulled a fast one.
Peter O'Toole has never won an Oscar because they gave you an Oscar for Lifetime Achievement, which I understand you really didn't want. You wanted to win one outright. Is that true?
Not quite, Harry. I don't know whether it's perverse of me or not, but I don't want to be an honorary any damn thing. Give me something specific to do. Give me a job of work. Let me do that. And if somebody wants to give me a reward for that, cool.
Peter O'Toole's performances in Lawrence of Arabia, Beckett, The Lion in Winter, and Venus earned 8 Best Actor nods and 0 wins. In 2003, he wrote The Academy, pleading that he was still in the game, only to be handed an honorary Oscar instead. He quipped that Oscar was "that lovely bugger," but his 0 for 8 record remains one of cinema's greatest injustices. O'Toole's bravado and brilliance deserved at least one big night. Instead, he became the poster child for always a nominee, never a winner.
Thank you. Indeed.
Alfred Hitchcock directed Rebecca, Lifeboat, Spellbound, Rear Window, Psycho. 5 Best Director nominations and lost them all. The man who practically invented suspense walked away empty-handed year after year. In 1968, the Academy finally gave him an honorary award. His entire acceptance was a single sly, "Thank you very much indeed." That's it. Hitchcock spent his career redefining the art form and was rewarded with 1 consolation prize. That's the biggest twist of all. The mastermind of movie thrills got thrill-free at Oscar night. Which snub outrages you most? Drop your pick in the comments, smash the like if you've ever booed an Oscar winner, and subscribe for more explosive Top 10 entertainment deep dives. Thanks for watching. See you next time.